It's actually closer to stab, so I might just go there. I don't care if he stays behind.
So we're going to stab?
Yeah, he was just doing some stuff with our inventory.
We did
Trouble.
what?
Once we wrap this up, let's head to stab. Let's get out of here.
All right. Yep.
Been
Sounds
here
good
for
to
a
me.
little long.
Yep. I get you.
Plus, I'm getting headaches with all the fireworks. Those fireworks gave me headaches, man. I was fine when the fireworks went off.
Hey, I still got the whole 2 semi-trailers full.
And then shooting them off anywhere but stab.
Oh, dude, I've been putting on shows all across the state.
So who are the people on those bikes?
I don't know, but they're apparently harassing Callie over here, and I'm about to put a stop to it once we leave.
Well, are we all... Is this everyone right now?
Yeah, I believe
besides
so.
Chaz, if he's coming up here, then yeah.
No, Chaz is staying at stab, and that's where we're all gonna head to, so...
All right, let's roll out.
Yep,
Let's,
I'll go behind.
Hey, let's thank our guests or our hosts
just to
before we
let you
leave.
guys know, apparently them 2 motherfuckers over there have a problem with y'all. So.
Fine, they can come over here and just.
Oh, they ain't going to, but they want to talk shit. So just let y'all know. But
Oh, that's
I gotta
fine.
go.
Let 'em
I gotta
talk
go
shit.
grab something out the truck. I just want to let you know.
Appreciate that.
Sorry, excuse me. Yep,
No,
excuse
they
me.
got a
Sorry.
bullet with a name on it, and I'll put him 6 feet fucking deep.
Why are we going over there?
Why? Who's going over there? Why?
I don't
Why?
know.
Why? Why can we never just leave and let them...
Might want to go situate why our people are stirring shit up over there, man.
I'm so sick of having to do this.
Why is why is Junior not riding?
He's a kid.
I don't know.
It's the mute chick. It's the mute chick.
Who? I would have stopped asking questions. My head hurts. I'm not redheaded.
Excuse me.
What?
Who's the mute chick?
The mute person?
Yeah.
No.
What's her name?
I have no idea.
Oh shit.
I've
She
never
valid. She valid though.
Alright. Alright, let's roll.
Alright, hey, y'all.
Hey, thanks for having us, guys.
Jesus Christ! It's like it's the first day riding.
How embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
Pull over on the right. Keep it in columns, don't park. Ow.
I didn't touch you from my point of view. Hey, Naughty Q, tell the hang around to move up to beside you. That's what it looks like.
Y'all keep your head on a swivel with those two dumbasses. What the fuck is this?
Is this a traffic stop?
I don't know.
This is not really ordinated for a traffic stop.
What's not worthy of a traffic stop?
No, ordinated.
How?
Like I've never seen a car pull in front of me to
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
conduct a traffic
a little
stop.
dangerous.
Well, according to the radio, well, it's not really all that dangerous. That's why I did it like well ahead of a time to do it. But sheriff's office was attempting to catch up to you guys for some kind of violation, and that you guys were not stopping for him. So this is one way that we gather your guys' attention.
No one signaled behind that. There was a sheriff behind us.
It's not these guys, Trooper. It's two crotch rockets.
Yeah, the crotch rockets that tried to kill us and are mobbing it through Polito.
They passed you?
They didn't
Well, no,
come this
they
far
turned
south.
right by
They
the
turned
sheriff's
off.
station.
They're
turned off
behind
the
us
station.
heading northbound right now, just so you know. They just flipped the bitch.
Oh, they changed direction. Okay.
Okay.
Who was
Thank you,
calling
guys.
us out, Sergeant? Do you know?
Called what out?
The two bikers.
Oh, that's me. I was pursuing them.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Yep.
wasn't these guys. That's why I blew by them after they pulled over. Because I thought the two crotch rockets continued south.
All right.
Yeah, they're following us. I'll say that.
Appreciate
Alright, you guys
for
have a good
always
one.
killing us.
You boys have a safe
Appreciate
ride.
it.
Later.
Two.
You girls have a
Get the
safe
ladies.
shift.
Yes, and ladies. Sorry.
It's nice and quiet for you.
What are you doing?
People are honking.
Pull it over. Don't stop in the fucking. God damn.
JB got left behind on the highway. Apparently the trooper's talking to him. Well, to be fair, it's kind of a very jank thing to do. Just curious how they confuse 2 bikers on crotch
Is this
rockets with like 10 bikers.
Apparently JB's still back on the
choppers.
highway,
Yeah, it's confusing.
and the trooper's talking to him.
Does anybody know where Jack went?
No clue.
He's in his car, so God
he
only
wasn't
knows.
behind us.
Oh, he's calling me right now.
Oh, look at that.
Let me tail gun back, and I'll have a look. If you guys want to keep going,
All right, you
I'll
want
meet you back at
to
Stab.
you want to just meet us at Stab? Okay. All right.
All right, you got him.
Still talking to him. Yeah, he's fine. They're
Okay.
still talking to him. So we'll just go to Stab. We'll meet him there. He's in a car. He'll be fine.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Roll about 55.
You guys Hulk's playing tail gunner today?
Yeah, he's all over the place up
having
here.
some headaches. I think we got through there clean, surprisingly.
Thankfully.
Right? Definitely gonna have to clean off my glasses when I get back to Stab.
Oh, you good?
You good?
From my point of view, you just dropped like 20 miles per hour real quick.
Cop up here on the left.
I left room for holes, so. Okay, left room for you, buddy.
I figured. Thank you, buddy.
Patches before hang-arounds, please. Back out, get out, Ava, and come back and repark. What the fuck?
A little bit more out than I think you intended, but that's okay.
Bitches better not be trying to stir up shit. I ain't in the fucking mood.
I don't know. I saw someone take pussy on the wall, so probably. So who tagged the wall?
I don't know.
Well, we tag our own walls, so I don't even know why it's a fucking question.
some way, right?
Yeah. Typically how it works. Ain't it?
I'll be right back.
Why did you have her stand out by the road, man?
I didn't.
Oh, she said
I-
Jack asked me to stand out here.
No, I told her to come over here.
Oh, okay.
Who is she?
Jack's old lady.
Oh, okay.
Scarlet.
Wasn't she a hang around or some shit?
No,
no.
not that I remember.
Like 2 months ago?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm terrible with names, so.
Okay.
Could be possible, could not be possible. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I told her to stand by the motorcycle because I thought Jack told her to stand out there. I'm like, at least get behind the wall so somebody doesn't swing by and think you're one of us and try to, run you
Yeah.
over or some shit.
Not fucking wrong.
Chances are those car watch douchebags are gonna come over here.
She, I mean, if you, I thought you had told her to stay out there. If she wants to come over, she can.
Trouble, can I talk to you for a moment?
Absolutely. How is Miss Karma today?
I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been angry, I've been mad.
Amen to that.
Okay. I've already talked to Hulk about this, but the situation with Junior, why'd you guys decide to lie about his paw?
That is a good question. Because
You
I
know
said
that
he needs to
breaks
know
a bylaw right then and there, right?
I told him I said my thoughts were he needs to know the truth.
Uh-huh. If
And
if what you're
people
telling me is the
above
truth,
me-
then he must have forgot what the fuck he did in that situation, because he made it seem like it was you.
I straight up said he needs to know the truth. And people that are
100%.
above me and more experienced than I am said, well, that's probably not the best idea.
Was that Hulk or anybody above him?
People that are more experienced than I am, and I think Hulk just went with it.
Got it.
So other enforcers.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
People. Not even gonna waste my breath with that.
Remember right, it was Pyro.
Lee's a fucking idiot.
Well,
And shouldn't be an enforcer if that's the case.
He's more experienced than I am.
Yeah, but that doesn't show it at all. We don't lie to each other, especially our prospects.
I don't think we should lie to anybody.
Well, I mean, it gives a fuck about some people, but to each other, club-wise,
yeah.
it's not allowed.
I'm not just saying prospects, I meant club-wise. I mean, I don't think we should lie to our prospects. I don't think we should lie to our hang-arounds.
Well, even hang-arounds, yeah, you lie to them. You set a real bad example about what our integrity is and what our bylaws mean once they do become prospect.
Exactly. Tell a fucking cop a lie. I don't give a shit.
I brought it up to Hulk. We had a good conversation here the other night regarding some of that shit. And he's like, oh, I never see him. Then when we were together and we were all around the circle, I'm like, oh, yeah. He's here. You're here. You guys need to fix it.
Yeah, he hadn't been around. He hadn't been around for a little while, and then.
Oh, I get that, but he is now.
Yep. So, I mean, I'll have to talk to Hulk, of course, and I've always said from the beginning, I think he should know the truth, and I know that Chaz has some input in it because he's like, well, he's just gonna want me dead. And I said,
Jesus Christ. He should
we don't necessarily
never have been prospected.
We don't
All
necessarily.
Yeah, sorry.
We don't necessarily have to tell him who did it. But we should tell him that it was handled.
Mm-hmm.
And that it happened. And that's exactly what I said in the beginning.
Why did he get prospected so quickly, Trouble?
It's more of the it's a good question. I think there was emotion wrapped in it, to be honest with you.
Did you not have like any red flags go off about how his father acted, and then this other motherfucker who's apparently kidnapped what's his face and then fucking shot me and shit? Like,
well, that was his brother. Okay. And we don't judge people based off of brothers or sisters or anything else.
The fuck we don't. When it comes to club safety, you absolutely must.
So then why do we have Battlefield?
I honestly couldn't fucking tell you. I went to the same goddamn thing.
Why do we have people who rode with the Reapers?
Who do we have that rode with the Reapers?
We've had people that rode with the Reapers that have come over here.
Well, JB was hanging around with them or whatever, and look how he ended up. So yeah, good question. I don't know.
But that is, like I said, there was emotion involved with it.
Careful with that shit, man.
I know.
Okay. But you gotta turn a circle into a square here.
I still see potential in this kid. Yeah, he can be a little bit.
I don't trust him, just from my interaction so far. He just reminds me of the other shit.
What exactly don't you trust?
I don't trust his bloodline, dude.
If we were all judged on our bloodline, we would be all tainted. Every single last person.
Telling you this guy's gonna fuck up. And he's gonna bring attention to you and to the club. And in that moment, I don't want to have an I told you so moment. Because you made a decision, or you and others made a decision that was based purely on some emotional bullshit.
I get you.
Alright, good night. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
Yeah, my head's down there.
Have a good one.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know where the fuck Hulk is.
Who the fuck knows?
I understand where you're coming from. And like I said, I've always said, we don't necessarily have to tell them who it was, but we definitely need to tell them that it happened and that it was dealt with. That's been my stance from the beginning.
To be honest, man, people that make decisions like that should not be an enforcer. Because the entire role of an enforcer is to enforce club law. And I told Hulk the same shit. I'm like, y'all, you should just take your fucking cut off, remove the patches, because you do them discredit. And you knowing about this and letting it propagate for so long does not bid you goodness, man. all excuses aside, it's fucking bullshit.
At what point, as an enforcer, do I have the right to tell somebody above me?
When it comes to the law, that is your fucking responsibility. In the absence of the sergeant, the stripes are worn on all enforcers' arms. And that is the number 3 of this club. And if the sergeant has not been made aware of this transgression, then
I'll be back.
that is equally bad. Y'all want to have a motorcycle club, you want to run shit. I respect that. But if it's not going to be done right, then nobody should be in this cut, and this charter should not even exist. Because all it's going to do is these decisions and poor excuses and reasons for this, that, and the other are just running this fucking patch to the dirt, and eventually that shit's going to catch up on us. The only thing a club has, Trouble, is its laws. They are non-flexible. They're not binary. It's just as they are.
I understand where you're coming from, Karma. At the same time, it's a tough one for me.
Why is it a tough one for you?
Because my understanding is we also obey the chain of command. We follow the orders of those above us. And when somebody tells me that's above me,
I'll be back. I'm gonna go take care of 2 issues.
all right,
Careful.
that we're doing something a certain way, I feel obligated that I have to follow that.
Yes, we are a hierarchy. Yes, there's a chain of command. But nothing should ever, and I mean ever, violate our documents. Ever. No one is above it. And if they try to be or assume the role of it or make you do things that act against that, you are immediately to call question or present cause for your concern. And that should be unwavering as fuck. At the end of the day, Trouble, you're a officer in this club. That holds merit, that holds responsibility. And if you want to sit and give lip service about how other people should be and how other people should act, or the things they should or should not do, you, sir, are very held accountable to those same standards, if not higher.
All right.
Hulk asked, just like when Hulk was trying to get us to set up a fucking drug deal with the Ballas and the Reapers and shit, and then it turned into doing it on our turf. I pulled him aside and I fucking questioned him about it right then and there. Mind you, I'm not an officer, I'm just a patch. And he didn't listen. He did his own shit anyway and made situations really fucking bad and really violating. I like to sleep with a clear head and a good conscience. That comes from speaking what I see are issues and bringing them up. And I don't care. I'll do the same shit to Winter. It doesn't matter. That's how we look out for one another. That's how we respect each other.
Yeah.
And that is literally all that matters. Because doing the opposite only separates the brotherhood and the sisterhood that you speak so fondly of. it damages it. Trouble.
I guess I got a lot of reflecting to do.
See all these people? You're here a lot. You're up a lot. You're awake a lot. All these people that come here because they ain't got nowhere else to go. They ain't got nowhere else to be. They're lost causes, man. They're people that have been written off by whatever in life, by their own family, you name it. They come here because they have a sense of purpose. They want to belong with something and be a part of something that is very hard to become a part of. So we cannot, for the sake of them, we cannot sacrifice what it is to be this patch, in this club, in this moment. Because everything we do on the contrary of any of that suffers the history and the fucking future of it.
It's hard for me sometimes to express exactly what I need to say when I need to say it. Some things that I'm really good at expressing. But there are other things that I struggle with. Sometimes I struggle with them because I don't want to step on other people's toes. I care about people. Believe it or not, I really do care about people.
That's not ever called into question, dude. You got a big heart. You show it all the time. That's a strength, not a flaw.
But sometimes it is a flaw.
Can be.
Because I don't want to step on other people's toes. I feel like I have to side skirt what some of the issues are. Maybe I don't agree with, like the whole thing with Hulk, with the Ballers and the Reapers. I didn't want to do it, but it came down from somebody above me. And at that moment, like I feel, and maybe this is just my experience talking, maybe it's my history talking, but at that moment I feel like what he said goes, and that's like, hell, the issue with you and Scout, people are like, oh, they break bylaws, that we break bones. I definitely did not want that to be the case.
I did.
And I thought I stated that fairly clearly.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was pushing for.
Well, maybe. But ultimately, the table decided. We left it to the members, right?
Uh-huh.
And
that's how it should be.
How'd it work out?
It should never have gone back to the table. Should have been delegated the first time it was brought to the table. Going back to the table again was strange.
And again, situations.
Yep.
People hear about it, they're like, oh, we need to talk about it. I'm more of a get it fucking handled, Like, I honestly wish that day you guys would have just came out and fucking duked it out and then had your fucking kumbaya and called it good,
Yeah.
Then I could have washed my hands of it. And we are adults here. We can fucking figure this shit out on our own. But at the same time, like what you're referencing right now, that's a big one. That's a real big one. And
called-
I guess I just
It's all
I don't
about
know how to
respect.
handle it.
It's all about respect. I don't see. This is where you and I differ. I don't care. It's not about me. I don't talk or bring things up because it's a me thing. I do it because it's an integrity thing, or it's a law thing, or it's something that requires, or a club matter. You know what I mean? When I see people acting stupid, when I see people making bad decisions, I have to say something. Because even though I'll look like the cunt for doing it, and I don't care, I need somebody else to understand what they are doing, the decisions that they are making. Because at the end of the day, if Hulk's forced to make a decision about what the club's doing, 8 out of 10 times he's going to fuck it up and not think it through. Because he just isn't that guy. The way I think about it is I want to make sure that whatever we're doing follows what the fuck we should be doing. Because I'll be goddamned if I stand at the table because an officer or a fucking cabinet member told me that we were doing something that I knew went against our laws. I'm not suffering the same consequence as somebody else who doesn't give a fuck or think things through. That's why I say what I do. That's why I bring things up. 'Cause I'm looking out for him. Trying to get perspective as a motherfucker.
Well, and I absolutely get where you're coming from with it. And I agree. He should know the truth. Abso-fucking-lutely should know the truth. When he said that his dad died in a motorcycle crash today, I was like, fuck. It does eat at me.
Well, does it not stand awkwardly in your own head how the same day that happens, his fucking son shows up?
It wasn't the same day, it was the next day, but I got why he showed up. He was looking for his old man.
Yeah. And we
He was
immediately
looking for a piece of his old man.
built a lie around the club on that. We welcomed him in as a prospect without any hang-around time or understanding of who the fuck the guy is. And it's all built upon a lie. That ain't good luck. And I hope you guys muster up whatever the fuck energy and honesty and integrity that you can find within yourselves and making that shit right quick. Otherwise, every one of you motherfuckers are going to be standing at that table.
You're not wrong.
Nope. Higher standards, man. You are held to them. They are expected.
Not expected, demanded.
Expected. That is your job. That is your role here. You are unable to fulfill that and honor the laws to which your patch represents, then you might as well give it back. Otherwise, it will be taken. And I know you were better than that.
When I say not expected but demanded, I mean the meaning of as if it was right.
Yeah.
Demanded. Expectations are levels that we set for ourselves that we should attain.
Expectations are written in the laws of the club.
Demands are set in stone. You've got to reach them. That's the reason why I use the word demanded.
No, I get you. Now we're just playing word games.
Yeah, well, semantics,
Basically.
I get exactly what you're saying, Karma.
Hulk's gonna have to figure his shit out.
Just
soon.
because we didn't propagate the lie doesn't mean that we haven't given it legs and given it strength.
Well, it just makes the club look like they're guilty of not being honest with their own.
So I guess it's a situation where if, even if Hulk says no, I just need to have the fucking conversation with him no matter what.
If Hulk says no, then I'm going to have his patch.
I don't think it's a situation where this doesn't need to be a table thing.
Oh, it absolutely has to be a table thing because too many people know about it.
Why does it have to be?
Because y'all guilty of breaking laws, man.
No, I mean setting it right.
No, setting it right doesn't need to be a table thing, but your atonement recompense for doing what y'all did, that has to stand before the wood. Like 110%. Y'all are accountable. And if you haven't talked with Winter yet, because he is aware, I suggest you do that.
I know Winter and I talked about it back when he came on as a prospect. But
Well, he's aware of the lie. And he's probably waiting.
Have a conversation about it.
Nope, I would do that.
Again.
Should have been done. It can't be important because people know. It needs to be important because you know.
Yeah, I got you.
And that takes a bigger man to accept their faults and their wrongs and to stand accountable for them than it does for the shit to just be swept. There's too much shit in this club that gets swept. If you value your patch, you value your fucking flash, man, then you have to do it.
No, I get you. Like I said, you're not wrong.
Show all these
And
people
it's something I've always felt.
Show all these people that come here and they wear this stuff and it means something to them, that it has a purpose. And that you're a man of honor and that you have integrity and you give a fuck about how you look and how you represent it. Give honor to the fucking enforcer role. Empower it. And I'm probably not going to be here at some point to give you these lectures and fucking shit, so I hope you're listening.
I've definitely been listening, Karma.
I'll tell you the same shit I told Scout. Anytime I sponsor somebody, I will forever, until I do not know them anymore for whatever reason, hold them to a higher standard than everybody else. Because you represent me. You represent my lineage. All of it. As well, man.
Well, and I definitely don't want to let you down, Karma.
I know. And I know you'll fix it.
Absolutely will.
I've known this information for weeks. And I've been waiting and watching to see if you guys would fix it. And nothing's been done. Just be careful of the broom you hold. Because that is not what you want to be called out carrying. Aight?
100%.
Okay. Alright.
I appreciate the talk. I really do.
I love you, man.
Love you too, sis.
Family to me.
Absolutely. And I think you know as well as anybody else, like, I don't want to let people down.
Same thing I told Hulk is you need to stop worrying about what others think about you and focus purely on what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, shit, you
And
see
Hulk
me.
thinks we can't see his fucking arm sticking out from the wall right there, but I definitely can.
Yeah.
And his head.
Like I said, him and I had a conversation, so. And he acted like he had a fucking epiphany, but we'll see what he does with this one.
Well, like I said, I think it's just something that I have to fucking fix and I have to make right, no matter what.
You are responsible for your own shit, nobody else. And if others don't want to act with honor in theirs, then leaves you to having to do it just for yourself. And for what it means to be who you are.
Absolutely.
Alright. I'm feeling like shit, so I'm gonna head home. Need anything?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
I don't mind you calling me out on my bullshit. I really don't.
Good, because
You
I
know,
don't mind
are we all
calling you
gonna-
out on your bullshit.
Are we gonna all fuck up? Yes,
Yeah.
we are. We absolutely are.
It's all about
Well-
how you get up from it.
Matters what we do with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, man. Well, if you need anything, let me know, okay?
I will.
Alright. Catch you later.
Have a good night.
You too. Y'all need anything from me?
I don't think so.
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna get home and get
Swift
some
kick
sleep.
in the ass.
Hey, I got you.
I can do that if you want me to.
Put your steel toes on now.
There you go. Send it.
I gave my steel toes to
Hold on.
my little sister.
Get you with the scout
So
prior.
you can get them.
No. Ow.
Alright.
I think it just barely touched my ass and it hurt.
That's funny. Alright, guys, I'll catch up with you. I'm not feeling too good, so I'm gonna
Alright,
go
see
home
you
and lay
later.
down. Oh, my outpatient shit's been moved to tomorrow night, so.
Sounds
Alright.
good, sis.
Later.
You're leaving
Good
us?
night.
Yep, going to bed.
No.